There are two kinds. There's the investigational and there's the observational. So those two classes, that's how clinical trials are. It's just us getting information from either human behaviors or drugs, how drugs behave in the body, or how devices behave. There's certain genetic markers that predispose people to certain diseases. So like within blood cancers, you have the leukemias that affect disproportionately the Black and Asian. For personalized medicine to be effective, we need to know how each drug affects certain groups. So in this era of genomics and targeted therapies, we need to know that the drugs that we're giving out to everybody, if we want to be sure that it's generalizable, that the drug works same way in white people that it does for Black people, that it works for the Pakistani community or other Asian communities, to be able to say, yes, these drugs are actually effective.
Clinical trials have a lot of ethical and safety perspectives involved in them, sometimes more monitoring and follow-up than standard of care. So it's really important that when we discuss clinical trials, we individualize that trial to that patient so that they understand what they're signing up for, and also understanding the safety and the data around it.
I would say that if someone's worried about having conversations about clinical trials with their family, I would encourage them to keep an open mind, book an appointment and have an in-depth conversation with their doctor to see what can be discussed, as in if there's any questions that they have. I would say the healthcare professionals are the best people to answer those questions, and if possible, if they can include their family at that point as well in the conversations.
Once you agree to a clinical trial, the expenses and the time it takes, not just for the patient, but also their relatives, and the burden. There are options of asking charities for support, and some hospitals can help in funding some parts of the clinical trial for a patient. But there are charities and there are options. I always recommend that patients speak to their specialist nurses to see what options that they have.
It's not research on you, and it's research with you. So I think you are the only reason that this research is being made possible and is happening, or a trial is being made possible. So it is rather with you. You occupy the same space as everyone else in the room, or as everyone else involved in the process. You are actively shaping and helping experiences for generations down the line. So I think that's one lesson definitely that I learned, and that even my perspective changed a lot while engaging with this research in that realm.
I think that care should be always individualized, whether you're Black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter. I think the emphasis is on you as an individual. Need to educate yourself so that you can advocate for yourself. Our communities, I would say more than other communities, don't appreciate that they have the right to ask questions. They have the right to look and find the information to question us as healthcare professionals. I think my emphasis for trials is go to websites like the Blood Cancer UK website or charities for your specific condition and find out what is out there for you, and question the clinician that is in front of you if they don't mention it for you. And I think it's really important to use charities like Blood Cancer UK and their website, and the nurses and healthcare professionals that support these charities to help you advocate for yourself. Language barriers is a huge thing for patients from ethnic minorities. A lot of these patients don't speak English, so it's all good and well us offering clinical trials, but if they don't understand what we're saying, that's a huge barrier for communication. The first thing that we include interpreters and family relatives so that they feel that they fully understand what they're signing up for. A lot of patients generally don't understand what clinical trials are, and a lot of them fear to ask questions because they are already so grateful to be receiving care from the NHS. So that's a big barrier, of the taboo of not feeling that you can ask the right questions at the right time. And they do feel like you are the clinician, or you're the pharmacist, you're the nurse, you know exactly what I should do. But we shouldn't have that approach. You have the right to ask the questions as many times as you need to, in whatever language suits you. So I think that's really important for us to consider.